Hello everybody, welcome to the solar eclipse stream. It's going to be starting here in about little less than an hour. I'd say in about 45 minutes the partial eclipse will begin, and then I think the full eclipse will happen at around 2 o'clock ish today. I'm going to go ahead and put my phone on its charger, and I'm going to be streaming for as long as I can. But the thing is that I won't be able to talk for much, as I'm probably going to go to sleep probably during this eclipse. But I have let them know that, you know, I'm not going to freaking drive during this eclipse. I'm just going to stay put and do as much as I can tomorrow. Plus, I'm going to be driving all fucking night anyways. So, you know, freaking Columbus, Ohio is not a 11-hour journey. It's actually quite short of that. If I remember right, it's at least 8 hours. No, not even 8 hours. It's not even that long. It's like, I'd say it's about 5 hours. It's about a 5-hour drive between Hazleton, PA, and Columbus, Ohio. It's not really that far. Anyways, I just got done eating some lunch. There are some things that I got to take care of first, but with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and set my phone up on my little thing, and I'm going to go ahead and direct it towards the sun, and then from time to time I'll probably put it back to probably around right here or something. We'll talk for a few, but as for now, let's get it configured real quick. This is where I'm at right now. I'm at Love's. Just give me a freaking moment as I'm trying to fuck this. Alright, well, fuck, I hope you guys are able to see it. Jesus Christ. Anyways, we'll be fucking with that here in about 45 minutes. I'll put it back to where it was. We'll have to move it around, probably not much, but I'm gonna try to keep it put. Actually, I wonder if I could set it down right here, if that would make any difference. I almost wonder. if I can do that. Let me let's try something. Let's try this real quick. Can I see that? You guys see that? If I just lay this down without it getting caught on anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. All I have to do is just freaking put something, put like something underneath it. Doesn't entirely work. Probably do this. That kind of works. I say kinda. Doesn't entirely work. That more or less works. You guys can see that. Probably if I do that. But anyways, that's where we're going to be at for another hour, or in another hour. That's where it's going to be at. So anyways, I'm just going to sit here. We're going to hang out, relax for the next 40 minutes while they're most likely going to ask me why I'm not moving, and then I'll tell them that there's no truck stop between here and at least another 30 miles, so I can stop, wait for the Eclipse to get going, and you know, do all that. Plus, you know, I'm going to get there. I'm most likely going to get there at around 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, because after it's all said and done, it's going to be around, it's going to be around 4 o'clock by the time the Eclipse is completely over with. You know, it's probably getting ready to go over Nashville right now. Actually, you know what? I bet you it probably is over Nashville right now. So, you know, it's pretty exciting. I was actually intended to go to Nashville, actually. And I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to spot the moon. Let me see if I can't spot it real quick. Spot the moon, so it's clearly invisible to the naked eye right now, but it is right now going through Nashville. I'm not going to see the total eclipse part. I'm going to be seeing 99% of it, so there's just going to be that itty bitty part where I'll just see like just a tiny bit of sunlight. But it's still going to get really dark. It's still going to get really dark, and it's basically just going to black out like majority of this area, and it's going to look really cool. I can't wait to just take a video of this entire area just pitch black, and then all these freaking semis with their lights on trying to freaking, do whatever. And it's going to look really cool, let me tell you that. So at around 2 o'clock, I'm still going to be streaming for maybe until 3. I'm not going to stream the entire thing because really, I'm only here for the total eclipse part. So, so it's probably going to stay black for like a little while, but this is going to be probably the coolest part of the solar eclipse. Excuse me. Is that it's pretty much going to look like it's night outside with the daytime sky. It's going to be very awkward, and it's going to look really cool at the end of the day. The clouds are just going to freaking be all freaky, I suppose. And then it's just going to be like the blue sky. And it's going to look amazing. Let me tell you that. So, it's not like, it's not going to turn night for like an hour or so, but it's going to look very cool. So, it's going to take 2 hours to get to the full eclipse part, and I really don't know where all these people are going, because you got this freaking solar eclipse coming. You might as well just stay put for the next 4 hours, because it's about to freaking go down. And not to also mention, I don't think North America has ever had a total solar eclipse across its own continent, like the way it's about to do. So this is very historic for one, here in America, and for two, that this is just a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think this is going to happen for like another couple hundred years. I don't think something like this will never happen again for another several hundred years. Nothing like a total solar eclipse across the entire continent. We've had partial eclipses before, and there's been some sort of solar eclipse when I was like a very, very little baby, but nothing like this. Nothing like a total eclipse. A total eclipse where the moon is just completely covering the freaking sun and going, across our fucking country. This is pretty big. And the moon isn't that big, but the way that the sun is to the earth, it makes the moon look so much bigger than it is, even though it's just not even that big at all. It's at most I'd say a fifth of the earth, or like that. I'm just comparing how big the moon is. It's not that big. People are like, oh, the moon is just like this other planet, and it's really not. It's so much smaller than the earth, for one. There's not really that much gravity to it. That's why when man went to the moon, that's why they had to freaking put all that oxygen gear on, and they're pretty much were almost weightless. It was like they could almost launch themselves by just jumping on the moon. So, it's pretty surprising, and it's pretty amazing when you think about it. We are about to go to Mars, for fuck's sakes, and something like this that's about to happen, it makes me want to go go to space, you know? I've always had a dream where, you know, I was going to go to space. I was going to be like this space commander or whatever, or on a spaceship doing, you know, space stuff. I had this fantasy at one point that I would become an astronaut and I would go to Mars. And a lot of people are like, well, what's at Mars? What are we going to do at Mars? There ain't nothing there at Mars. So, I don't care. I don't care if it is a waste of millions and billions of dollars. It would be so fucking cool to just go to Mars. Just to experience what it's like to land on another planet. Just to feel what it's like to land on an alien planet. Now, I know that there's no aliens on Mars, or as far as we know, but just think about it. Just being on Mars for one. Just to see if there was like any sort of sign of life, or if there is any life. What's it like? Because I'm sure that if there is any life at all on Mars, I'm sure scientists would love to know how that life is living. If it's almost like how we are living. We live with oxygen, nitrogen. There's no oxygen on Mars. There's barely any nitrogen. But there's a lot of carbon dioxide, I think. And there's not much of an atmosphere either. So, you know, that would make living on a planet like Mars. And Mars is just, this would be the Earth, and then this would be Mars. It's a little, it's much smaller than Earth. So, you know, I know that's kind of stupid. That's kind of a stupid comparison, but you know, that's all I got. Now it does look like it's getting dark, but that's mostly because of clouds. So let me go see something real quick. Still no moon. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's existent right now. I don't think the moon can be spotted at this point in time because it's just so freaking close. Excuse me. It is just so close to the sun right now that, you know, it's pretty much like if it was a new moon right now. If it was a new moon, then yeah, that'd be the only logical explanation. But with that being said, also probably would have saw a little face of the moon, or you know, just to see the moon coming from the west, and that's what I've been looking for all morning long. So, you know, I'm not sure if I'm just missing it or what, but still no moon. So you know, it's right now, I do believe it's passing over Nashville right now. So we'll see it here in another 30 minutes. Let me see if I can't spot it again. Nope, nothing. I can't see fucking shit. You got all these fucking people that are just look at this. Look at this fucking crap. Yeah, where do you guys think you're going? Where do you guys think you're going to freaking go? The eclipse is literally about to freaking happen. You guys are just fucking going places, but I have no idea where the fuck those people are going. So anyways, you guys will be seeing the eclipse from my point of view, and then, you know, like I said, when the total eclipse part happens, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it's like around me. And I'm actually gonna turn on my lights too when it happens. You know, just to be on the safe side, because it's going to be pretty dark. And I'm actually wondering if these lights are going to turn on at all. The truck stop lights, these lights that are above that truck there, I know there's probably a light behind me. That light over there. There's a light right behind that truck that I don't think you guys can see, but I'm pretty excited for this. I don't know about you guys, but I am very much excited for this. And you know, like I said, I'm not going to be able to see like 100% of it, but I'm still going to be able to see like a lot of it, like more than I would have if I was at home streaming it. And trust me, if I was at home, I still would have been streaming it. So probably wouldn't be talking this much though. In all honesty, I probably would have been downstairs playing Rock Band 4 until it happened. And actually, I gotta fix my drum set, to be honest, because one of the little sensory symbols it's not working that well anymore. It's actually missing half of its notes. And it's actually starting to piss me off because I haven't even had that thing for over a year. So I got that in I want to say November. Yeah, it was November. Was it? No, it wasn't because I was still upstairs when I got the drum set. It might have been after Christmas because I think GameStop was having a sale, and I just so happened to have gotten the Rock Band 4 complete band set, included the drums, a guitar, and one extra guitar. That was part of the deal. Is if I got the entire set, I'd get one extra guitar for free. And all of it was $100, $100 some, and it was a very nice deal. I had to get it, so I'm pretty glad I did. So you know, I'd play along with Spike every now and then. But I've been getting pretty good on drums, and it's actually become my my weapon of choice in Rock Band 4 now. So I have been practicing the drums and some songs. I do have some favorite songs now. So you know, eventually I will do like a Rock Band 4 stream eventually. So you know, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So the west is like that way, I want to say. Isn't that the west? Or is that the west? I want to say it's that way. So I'm going north. I think I might be facing north. Can't fucking remember. But even so, it's still gonna look really awesome. Pretty excited for it. It's getting on 8:40 now. I think the website said it's going to happen around, or no, not 8:40, 12:40. And I think the website said it's going to start the pre-Eclipse at around 12:50. So that's when I'll go ahead and put the phone back to its to the Eclipse position, I guess I'm going to call it, and then you know, we'll check things out here in a second. Well, still can't see it, but I know it's coming. It's going to be coming in about 10 minutes. Let me check something real quick. Stream's going to pause for a second, so don't go anywhere. If I'm connected again, said 110. It'll be here at 110. The partial eclipse will begin at around 110. That's all it said, I think. So it'll begin in about 40. So probably around another 30 minutes. That's when it'll begin, or the partial will begin. So another 30 minutes. Of course, the door doesn't know how to freaking close, so you know, whatever. Other than that, pretty excited. I'm still pretty excited. The guy just parked right next to me too, so pretty excited for this. And I bet you this freaking truck stop is about to get filled up here in a minute with all the freaking drivers getting ready to freaking stop for this eclipse that's literally getting ready to happen in another 30 or so minutes. But it's going to start as a partial, like I said, and then it's probably going to start to feel like it's getting night outside, and then when the eclipse is in full, I'm going to assume that, you know, the area is going to get darker and darker by the minute, and you know, I'm going to be receiving 99% of it. It's going to look really awesome at the end of the day. So it's probably going to look like that the sun is kind of setting. So no, it's going to look really cool at the end of the day. So anyways, for those of you that don't know, I'm mostly a gaming channel, and you know, sometimes I like to record events such as this, and such as like historical things. I like to talk about some historical things that has happened, and I'm a pretty historical person. I love history. Love every second of it. But the thing about history is that, you know, no matter what anybody tries to tell you or what anybody tries to do to history, and this is actually coming to terms about everything that's going on, everything that's been going on about removing the Confederate statues, or you know, people are like, oh, we need to get rid of everything that involves slavery because that's hate speech. That's that kind of stuff needs to go away. That's not the America that we are anymore. Yeah, but the thing is that the reason why we keep those statues is because that's part of our history. Germany might not recognize Hitler as part of its history, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. And as far as I know, Germany is in a very bad place right now. Great Britain might not have statues of its famous leaders, or statues of its historical leaders, but that also doesn't mean that, you know, that stuff didn't happen. You know, stuff happens for a reason. You know, when things like statues get put up, it's for those historical reasons. They don't get put up after the event is over because that'd be kind of stupid. We're not going to put up a freaking statue of Obama because what the fuck did he do? He destroyed our fucking country. We're probably not going to put up a statue of Donald Trump, because he's not going to really do much of anything. He only has 4 years to do whatever. He's not going to save the world. There's not going to be a statue of Ronald Reagan in the White House anytime soon, or in Washington D.C. You know, we have monuments, we have memorials such as the 9/11 memorial. Are we just going to frickin' forget that, you know, terrorists exist? Are the Muslims going to demand that our 9/11 memorials come down because that offends them? You know, fucking historical shit happened. And not to mention, maybe we want to be reminded about our past. And, you know, when people are trying to force us to erase our past, we're bound to do it again. We're bound to do another civil war. And maybe this time it won't be the North versus the South. It might be another case of liberals versus conservatives, or liberals versus Americans, or Americans versus stupid people, or whatever. Let me tell you something. I have not once considered myself a conservative, and I will be damned if somebody calls me a liberal and lives to tell the tale. I am not a liberal, for sure. I am not a conservative, even though I vote for conservative values. I am an American, and I only consider myself as an American because that is where I'm from. You can say wherever the fuck you're from, but you are an American if you were born and raised in American soil. If you were born in America but raised some other stupid ass fucking country, then you are, I don't know, American Mexican or whatever. If you were born for a minute in some other country, but you were raised in America, I consider you as an American, because you were raised here. If you were born and raised in some other country, you decide to come here illegally to steal my money, to steal my food, to steal my health care, you're not an American. You're a hypocrite. So, that's all I have to fucking say about that. And that, kids, is today's lesson on history. So it's going on 12:50, I think, I hope. If I could just scroll my phone down here for a minute. Yeah, it's getting on 12:50 here on my phone. So in about another 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and put my phone back in the Eclipse position to watch this eclipse, to record the eclipse or whatever. And that's what I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. And like I said, I'm probably not going to watch, or I'm not going to be on my phone much. In fact, I would love to find my spare key. So in case if I leave my truck, I don't accidentally get locked out. Don't need that to happen again. Because in all honesty, sometimes people have to pee. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my keychain. Spare key on my keychain in case if I need it, in case if I lock myself out. We are about to go into Eclipse position with my phone, so stay tuned. If you're here to watch the eclipse, don't worry because it is about to start in another I want to say in another 10 minutes. Go check things out real quick. Well, a cloud is threatening to cover up the sun, so we'll have to wait for the cloud to pass by, and then we'll have to configure the eclipse position because the sun has indeed moved. Or no, not the sun, but the Earth has indeed moved position to where I think my eclipse watching spot has officially been changed. So we'll figure something out at the end of the day. So it's not over until I say so. Hopefully. Think of something. Think of something. If anything, I'll just use those headphones as like a little barrier or whatever to freaking hold my phone up for just for a while or whatever. Or I'll go back to using that. You know what? That's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to use that. And depending on where the sun is, we'll have to just freaking move it around, I suppose. Or actually, I have a better idea. After I get this motherfucker off. I got a good spot. I could get into a good spot. Don't worry, we'll still see this. We'll still see the sun going. Actually, you know what? I might as well go ahead and set it up because it is getting to that part or to that point. So I'm just going to go ahead and set things up. Here we go. I am a bit worried that my phone's not gonna last very long. It's at 81%, so we're gonna try this out for a little while and hope for the best. go. Got a better spot. Hold on. That's much better. At least you guys aren't looking at the truck. commercial will be started in about 6 minutes. Clouds just fuck off. moving off, I guess. Marshall should be starting any second now. So far so good. The partial has begun. I'm going to take a little break for now because my phone needs to charge and it's not charging very well. It's at 78% and I'd like for it to have a full charge before we go sun watching again. But at this moment in time, the partial has begun. Can't really tell right now because the camera, I can't get the camera to clear in on the sun because it's just so bright. So we might be able to get a better look here in the next maybe another 10 minutes or so. But for now, I'm gonna let my phone charge before it freaking kills over and overheats and everything. And we're probably gonna continue taking these little breaks probably every 30 or so minutes from now. So we're probably going to take another break until it hits 1:30 because I feel that we'll probably get to see, I'll probably be able to get to see a lot of it. And then I'll put the phone back out there for another 30 minutes. We'll see how it's going. Go back and forth from seeing it. I'll probably go take a quick pee while we go see it. And actually, if I am able to, I'll probably put the phone on my dashboard while I go inside, go to the bathroom quick. And basically just take another restroom break, or take the first restroom break of many during this eclipse, because I got a pretty weak bladder, but whenever I'm traveling, it seems to be like I'm fine. And then when I stop, it's like pee. So pretty good on that. It's probably because of the sun. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So whatever. So at this point, I'm going to sit here and let my phone cool off and charge, and then put my phone on my dashboard to capture more of this eclipse. I'll go inside, go take a little restroom break, come back, and hopefully get to see more of the eclipse from the spot which I put onto my windshield. I'm going to show you guys where I actually put it. It's right here. It's right here on the outside of my windshield. It's going to be where we will where you guys will be seeing the eclipse from, mostly. So, just giving you guys that bit of an update. That's where we'll see most of the eclipse today. So you guys will be seeing it along with me, hopefully, and then we'll see 99% of this eclipse. It's just a little bit of sun. It's like that much. So, anyways, let my phone charge for another 10 minutes, and then I'm just going to put it there while I go. I'm just going to go ahead and go down, and it's still charging. It's still at 80%. I suppose it kind of hasn't come down much, but it will eventually. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. I'll be back in about 10 or so minutes. You guys get to enjoy the see it now. close, but I did see the warning that my phone was unable to charge, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on the charger for now. We'll find out in another 30 or so minutes. Maybe once it hits 210, maybe. Find out, see what's going on, see through the glasses, see if I can't see much of anything, and then I'll do the same thing over the phone. I'll just use the glasses as a bit of a, what do you call it, a lens, I guess. That's what I'm just going to use it for. I'm just going to use it as a lens, because that's what it is. It's a freaking lens. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it as a lens, and it's going to work. Trust me. Now, it is going to be shaky, so I do apologize about the shakiness of the video. I'm not very much a professional when it comes to, you know, science or, you know, things like this. So, you know, we're only trying this out, you know, just to hope that it freaking works as well. So, you know, hopefully at the end of the day, fine. I'm going to continue streaming this until I feel like it's probably going to be over, and which will be about around 3. Because, you know, like I said, it's going to take a while to get to its full. So it certainly is taking a while, and it is a bit cloudy, but the clouds have been a hit and miss. So far we're doing pretty good. We're not missing a whole lot because it is taking a while. It turns out that the Earth and the Moon is moving pretty slowly. So, you know, it's happening. It's just not happening, you know, as fast as we'd like for it to happen. I guess for everybody, we'd like for it to just freaking happen and get it over with. But for me, I don't mind it taking time. I just wish my freaking phone would stop freaking giving me the alert saying that it can't charge. So I can continue to stream for the next couple of hours. So, anyways, we're just going to continue to stream until around 3 or so. And then I'm going to go ahead and head off to bed so I can wake up as early as possible. Keep going to freaking place. I'll probably just wake up at around midnight or sometime before midnight. Keep going, fuel whenever I need to fuel, and then keep going. Funny enough is that I'm supposed to actually fuel here, so I'll fuel here before I have to get going, and then I'll fuel again along I-85. So we'll fuel again before we have to go. So I'll do a pre-trip and a fuel stop at the same time. Now, I think I'm supposed to fill everything up, so I'm good on def. I'm not sure about the reefer, so I'll just check that out before I have to fuel, and then most likely I'll just fuel diesel, fill it up to the brim, and then keep going. Other than that, pretty much good on everything else. I don't think I really have to do much fueling at that point. So just keep on top of that. Hopefully Justin isn't too mad that I'm taking my sleeping break here. But he should know that, you know, I did a pretty fine job this morning getting the load and getting as far as I could before, you know, the traffic hits, because you guys can't see it now, but the traffic is getting pretty bad. It looks like I've already got you know, people saying, oh my god, the freaking traffic coming up is getting freaking bad. So and then coming from the north, it looks like that it's getting pretty bad too. I even asked somebody, hey, how's the traffic going north? It's not looking good. So I'm just going to do my nighttime driving, get to Columbus, Ohio, whenever I can. after I get done saying, hey, are you guys going to send me another load, or am I just going to have to drive empty? Hopefully they just say anything. But yeah, just let my phone charge for a little bit. We'll be back out catching the solar eclipse. And again, I'm in the 99% zone. So we're not going to be able to see it in its full, but we'll be able to see a lot of it. We'll be able to see much of it. So it's going on right now. It's not showing much at the moment. It's just showing, you know, just a little crescent. So we'll be back out there in about another, I'd say in another 10 minutes, see what's going on. In fact, let me go check things out right now, see if it's worthy enough for me to show it, because I think it's starting to get a little cloudy. So I'll be right back in a second. Showing much right now, like I said, so it's not even halfway there. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be halfway there in about another 20 or 30 minutes, maybe. So I'll put the phone back out there. We'll put the lens back on after a while, and we'll check out everything, see if it's going well or not. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next hour or so. Once it goes total, like I said, I'll just take a little video around, we'll see what's going on, we'll see if the lights come on. And you know, like I said, I'm going to turn my truck lights on just for the safety of my truck. And hopefully a lot of others will do the same for the safety of others, just, you know, so we can see what the fuck is going on. But it's going to look very weird, and I'll give you word for word about how weird I think it is. Even though I'm not the 100% part of it, it's still going to look really cool, and I really can't wait for it. But you know, when it actually happens, it's going to look really cool. I can tell you that much. So you know, really can't wait. I'm probably going to study all the videos that are being made right now about it. People are probably uploading their own little videos or streams or doing whatever. I was just watching Weather Nation. They were showing somewhere in Oregon, I think it was Portland, Oregon, I want to say. And they just got done doing the total part of it, so it's just moving on. So it's happening, guys. It's happening. So it's probably getting really close to being a total 100% over in Nashville. Maybe sooner or later. So hopefully, you know, it will happen eventually. Just, you know, time will tell. I'll take a look out there another 10 minutes, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm just going to charge my phone. At this point, I really wish I could go on commercial break because I have nothing else to do, nothing else to talk about. There we go. Uploaded today with a special surprise. We got our Roundtable Gaming channel finally finished, so you know, it's pretty exciting. You know, it's really exciting. That Roundtable Gaming channel is pretty much just going to be a bunch of videos with us and things together. Like me and Spike are planning on doing a civilization stream, like we mentioned in the podcast. We're also going to be doing a lot of Marathon Auto streams. I know Spike wants to do something with Luna. Maybe, I don't know. I think it was StarCraft. Yeah, he said he wanted to do. But I just don't remember. But weather going on at all in the across the entire line in which the eclipse is happening in. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. So anyways, as for now, I am planning to do an emergency alert system bot, another one of the emergency alert system bots in the nearby future. I don't know what I'm going to do it on just yet. I have a bit of an idea on what I would like to do, and I think it's going to be on one of the recent hurricanes that went landfall over in Florida, I think. So might do one of those, like a box scenario. Do like a little weather announcement about, you know, what was going on at that moment in time in which I took the pictures of events. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus, oh, shit. So anyways, so yeah, we'll be doing another mock here eventually. It's what I'm planning for the next couple of months, maybe. Is hopefully get another mock out. I want to try to get one out by the end of the month, but you know, I've been busy, so I'm trying to get the thing that I used to do, or that I used to create with the box. I used to have this little simulator app thing on the PC. I'm trying to find that again, and I think I have it. I just got to go get it real quick whenever I get, you know, proper internet and stuff. Not also being said, I do have internet here, but you know, you got to pay for that. Well, you got to pay for any kind of internet. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick look outside to see what's going on. We'll go and see, and if it looks good, we'll go and see what's going on for another 10 or 20 minutes. And then we'll probably check back again another 30 minutes, or depending on when my phone decides to stop charging. And then I have to, you know, come in here and charge it. It's at 80% right now. It's been staying like that for quite a while, so that's real good. Cooling it down. So let me go check things out. It's probably still under that cloud, so we might not be able to see much of it. Still under that cloud. So, you know, when I see it's sunny, or well, when, you know, the cloud is gone and whatever, then I'll take the phone back outside. We'll set things back up. Continue watching the sun. I'll see where it's at in relation to the truck. Hopefully, we don't have to freaking move the thing around. I'm going to show you guys again where it's at, just for those that are just tuning in right now, or are tuning in at this point in the video, which we'll upload later. This is where I am streaming the Eclipse. It is stuck on the outside of my windshield, and that is where you guys will be and have been watching the Eclipse so far. And I don't think it's going to move from that spot. It's actually probably the perfect spot right now, is that point. So, you know, at this point, it's pretty exciting. I actually having a real good time with everybody so far. Everybody inside the Love's pretty excited, pretty hyped. And, you know, there's also those people that are like, what the fuck is the point of this? And, you know, I guess the point is, you know, to study it, you know, for science. So, you know, I'm a bit of a science geek. It's sunny right now, but I'm a bit of a science geek. You know, this kind of stuff excites me. So, we'll go ahead and set things back up since it's now sunny. So here we go. Show you guys now what I'm seeing. Go ahead and tell you guys right now, it looks like it's halfway there to me. Looks like it's about halfway there. It's pretty fucking amazing to me. for a while now, almost 2 hours. We're almost hitting the 2-hour mark, and we're almost there to the 99% part of the eclipse. Right now, I can see with my eyes that it is almost there. It's almost to the total eclipse part. And with, hold on a minute. Yep, no clouds in sight. Which means we have front row seats for the total eclipse. That's about to happen in the next, I'd say in another 30 minutes or so. So, yeah, this is really exciting. I really can't wait for it. Really excited. So, it's going to take about 30 minutes to reach its maximum point, and then at that point, I will, like I said, I'll show my surroundings, see how the sky reacts, how the ground will look like. Everybody around me, I'm going to turn my lights on. That guy in front of me, hold on, I'll show you. This guy in front of me has his lights on, you see? This guy just got done parking right next to me, and those are like maybe the only spots left. Maybe there's a spot right there, a couple spots. No, it's just the one spot. But yeah, there's a couple of spots right over there, some spots right here. I think there's even spots down there. But you can see that people are coming in, you know, just for this reason. So, you know, total eclipse is about to happen. People are packing in to the truck stop. I'm sure for those that are on the highway, it looks like that there is a lot of heavy traffic right now on the highway. I can't entirely tell right now. It looks like that there's some slow traffic maybe. So, you know, oh freaking well at that point. They haven't sent a message yet saying why I'm still here, but and at this point, I know I'm going to make it. I'm 9 hours away. I'm going to make it in my next 11 hours, and then try to get as far as possible whenever I get my next load. And then I don't know about that. Well, I don't know about the other part, but I do know that I'm going to make it. For one, I'm going to make it at a decent time. Probably going to take like maybe 1 or 2 breaks before I get to Pennsylvania, and then at that point, we'll. I'm not going to stream or anything, but I'll most likely just head on doing my whatever I need to do to get my defensive driving, whatever the fuck it is, done. That guy just took a spot. That guy right in front of me just took a spot. So spots are going. Spots are definitely going. So anyways, we're going to get back outside. My phone is, excuse me, my phone is still a little bit on the cool side. I'm just going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. If you are just oh, that is not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. If you are here, the title does not lie. We have been showing the eclipse so far, and so far it's almost there. So we're going to show the rest of it here in a minute. The rest of its first partial, and then the total eclipse part of it will happen. Then I'm going to bed. So I'm going to go to bed at around 3. That's right around when I'm going to end the stream. So that's in another 45 or so minutes. So until then, we're going to go back out here, watch the rest of the partial, and see if it doesn't get any darker out here. them should be hitting in another 5 or 10 minutes, maybe. Who knows? Pretty exciting. already has their lights on at least. It's definitely gotten much darker now. Shit. Oh, just like I predicted. Freaking lights came on. The sky hasn't gotten much darker. Looks like it's a sunrise or sunset. Point now, if I can just that's the sun right now at its maximum point. That's 99% totality. 99% darkness. Sunset over there. Those are sunset clouds. Look at that. That's really cool. Truck stop lights came on and everything. Let's check out the fuel aisle. I bet you the fuel aisle lights came on as well. Let's check that out. Yep, fuel aisle lights came on, the scale lights came on. everything. Shit. Man, it would have been better if it was. It's just moving off now. Really cool. Once in a lifetime opportunity. I really can't wait to see all the videos on YouTube and everything about the entire thing. I'm really looking forward for it. I'm going to go ahead and get everything inside. Let's take one last look around outside. It got pretty dark. It got to sunset mode actually, which forced the truck stop lights to come on. So, you know, that's really cool. You know, it's got to be said. That is probably the coolest event I've ever had to live through. You know what? I'm pretty darn glad to have lived through it. But like I said, it probably would have been a lot better if I was like north of Nashville, or no, not Nashville, along 24. If I was up there, you know, it would have been a lot nicer. So hopefully, you know, hopefully in the next couple hundred years, when somebody, you know, somebody else does this, or when this happens again, you know, hopefully somebody better than me will stream it with a lot better, you know, whatever. But you know, that's several hundred years away. Nobody's going to be alive. Nobody that's watching this now is going to be alive at that point. So you know, like I said, it's really cool. This event happened. I'm pretty glad that I lived through it. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up now by saying thank you very much for watching this 2-hour and 30-minute stream of me just, you know, yapping about whatever, and then showing the sun every now and then. I was pretty, you know, excited to have seen it. Probably would have saw the exact same thing if I was at home. So you know, would have been pretty much the exact same thing if I was at home. You know, would have been a lot better if I was over in Nashville, or north of Nashville, or could have been completely dark, like total darkness. And I keep saying the word totality, even though it's not really a word. So, you know, it's really fun. The lights look like they're about to freaking go out. Just go ahead and turn my lights back off, because I honestly thought it was going to be a lot darker than this, even for 99%. So it got really dark. It's got to be said. It got pretty darn dark. So, you know, it's really exciting. So, you know, got to see 99% of it. Wish I could have seen like a lot more. So now it's over with. Now what? We go back to work tomorrow. So that was really exciting. You know, pretty happy I got to stop and see that as close as I could, as much as I could. So you know, at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. So really, you know, once in a lifetime, lights just turned off. So that was really cool. That was really cool how all the lights just turned on and everything. That was really awesome. So, same time, another couple hundred years maybe. Who knows? Anyways. Replaced this because it has the same little thing as the back of the Sirius XM radio. Now, Sirius XM radio has a little stand. That's really cool. Now, anyways, as I was saying, time to wrap things up. Solar eclipse is technically over, technically not. I don't know. What do you consider over? So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up, head off to bed. Like I said, I was going to do. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Enjoying, you know, this. Where's my... what I was doing, hit the like button, and if you like some of the stuff that I do, hit the little subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that little notification, so you know whenever you get my videos, whenever I go live, you get that first, and so on and so forth. And, you know, hit the subscribe button would mean a lot to me, you know. So don't forget to do that. Anyways, time for me to head off to bed because I got some driving to do in the middle of the freaking night. Can't believe it, but you know, shit happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in my next stream or video or whatever. No, we got another podcast coming up in another 2 weeks. We'll probably talk about whatever comes to mind. We don't have much of anything because, you know, like I said in the last podcast, it's a slow season in gaming right now, and really not much is going to happen until, you know, something comes out. So anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. hit subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit subscribe to Roundtable Gaming, which I may not forget to link in the description below. And for those of you that were tuning in to the video and watched the entire 2 hours and 34 or 39 minutes, or however long this next couple seconds will last, I don't deserve that much realization yet. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.